So since starting 1-6 last season, the Lions have gone 15-4 since then. They're 7-2 this season. Luke, though, I hate to be a Debbie Downer here, but
Tim's going to be mad at us.
I know Tim's not going to be thrilled with me. But Tim, I got to ask the question. I just do. 41 points scored, but should we be focusing on those 38 they gave up?
So for me, it's a bit of both here. And you look at the 41, like you said, Jay, I don't think the Lions could have played better offensively. This was an incredible performance. Having David Montgomery come back allows more room for this guy, Jahmyr Gibbs. That combination of them two running the ball is the perfect combination, really embodies what Dan Campbell's trying to do, and everything stems off of that. You saw these two guys combine for 200 yards, and on the flip side, you've got this pass game. Jared Goff had 333, 2 touchdowns, and most importantly, no interceptions. Offensively, the Lions couldn't play better, and I know we just saw this, but we got to give another shout-out to Ben Johnson, the OC, because this was an incredible play call. So that's the great news if you're a Lions fan. The bad news is, at some point, you need to figure out this defense. And where my head goes is, yes, Justin Herbert is an elite thrower.
Yeah.
But a couple weeks ago, they lost their number 2 weapon in Mike Williams. Josh Palmer's not playing. If I'm the Detroit Lions today, my thought process is, okay, let's take Keenan Allen away and let's make someone else beat us. But instead, Keenan Allen has 175 and 2 touchdowns.
That's right.
So the good news, if you're a Lions fan, is this offense is incredible. It's firing on all cylinders. On the flip side, you still have time. You have time to figure out what's working on defense, or what can work, I should say, because you got an easy schedule, and you really have a legitimate chance at the 1 seed in the NFC with this schedule.
For the last couple of games, we saw a lot of talk on social media trying to put C.J. Stroud in the MVP race. Do you agree, Luke Willson?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet. And I understand everyone loves to get excited, and he's playing incredible. I mean, the touchdown-interception ratio is unbelievable. But let's keep some things in perspective right now. They're a 5-4 team. They have a shot, but they're going to struggle to win the division. 3 weeks ago, this team lost to the Carolina Panthers. Yeah. I'm not trying to dog C.J. Stroud. He's been incredible, and especially the last 2 weeks. But you look at this, he lit up the Bucs, and he came down today and had a very, very great game against the Bengals, where the Bengals made some crucial mistakes that we just saw, and we're probably going to talk about here again in a sec.
Yeah.
So again, hats off to this guy, but we're 10 weeks into the season. He's on a 5-4 team that's probably not going to win the division. We need to pump the brakes. If he can do this for another 3 to 4 weeks, then we put him in the combo.
Yeah, we can talk in a couple of weeks about that. I want to talk right now, and you alluded to it. I'm a little worried about this. Ravens lose, Bengals lose. What are you more concerned about? And by the way, those two teams are going to meet this Thursday night.
Yeah, Jay, I'm more concerned about the Bengals just because the Bengals' record, they're 5-4 right now. They had such a slow start in the last few weeks. We were saying, oh, they've figured it out. Look at this gauntlet. Yeah. I mean, they don't have maybe the Colts. Other than that, there's not an easy game on here. That division is incredibly, incredibly hard. They've got to play everybody. You got the Chiefs in there. You got the Vikings with the Pastronaut who's rolling right now. So why I say I'm more worried about the Bengals, it's not that they can't get it done, but they've left themselves no room for error. This team has come out here with a slow start because of the calf, because of whatever. And this was almost a must-win game when you're in this tough of a division.
Yeah. And
they had their opportunities, a couple picks today, Jay. And this one right here, as we've seen a few times, it just really hurts. I mean,
so
again,
tough.
You think that probably seals the deal there. It's a lot different having to drive for a touchdown versus a field goal. But for me, if I'm a Bengals fan, all hope is not lost. I'm not saying that. But the schedule in just their record right now is wildly difficult.
It was already going to be a great game Thursday night between the Bengals and Ravens. Now it's even more important.